So a couple of weeks ago, I made this video called YouTube's new change may ruin us all. Now, as dramatic as that sounds, it seemed like YouTube was making a really weird change. It seemed very, very unnecessary. And also I reacted to 8-Bit Ryan's video talking about it because it got me thinking and wondering about it too. Like, how is this going to affect everyone? Because this new change seemed like it was going to take people's, especially like gaming YouTubers, ads away, or at least not giving them as many ad opportunities to play ads. So therefore, like if they don't have as many ads as they were used to, then that means that they would make less money and not be able to pay their editors and stuff like that. So that's what that video is about. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. But I have a pretty big update to the whole thing because I have access to the system now. So this new system that's supposed to roll out in like May, for some reason I have it now. A lot of people have it. So I wanted to explain it, and also later on in this video, I'm going to react to YouTube's new video talking and clarifying about this new change. And so basically the short version of it is it seems like it's not gonna be too big of an issue, at least not for me, but I still don't know if it's gonna be a big issue for other people. So let me show you what it looks like first for me. Okay, so this is the new change basically. When you place ads on your videos, you have an option, when you upload a video that's longer than 8 minutes, you can choose to put ads on it. Now, you might be thinking this is a lot of ad spots, right? But the thing is, and the thing that I have not known until like really recently, is that these slots, just because they're there, does not guarantee that an ad will play there. Now with every video, this box right here called automatic ad slots is gonna be checked. And so, as you can see, I actually deleted some because I'm still very confused on this whole thing. So this is what it looked like. This is what YouTube automatically did to my video. They put all these ad slots there. But when you go to learn more, it says clearly right here, ad slots are not guaranteed to serve ads. Our ad system decides which ad slots may get an ad based on a number of factors to best balance viewer experience, creator earnings, and advertiser value. Now, okay, this is the first time I've seen this one right here, but here's another video where I had manually placed ads because that's what you did, right? You just manually place ads and it would never show you the red. But now, as I could see, apparently, according to YouTube, I placed all of my ads in interruptive slots. So when I turn auto on, that's where they're deciding that they're better at. So I guess what I want to do is go ahead and delete these red ones and keep it like that. Even though to me, this looks absolutely insane. And it's like, why would I want to play an ad so early? But according to the video that we're going to be reacting to here in a little bit, I actually re-recorded this part because I wanted to explain it better. It seems like automatic ad slots are just what they want, right? And so for me, I do have ad slots, but some of the videos I was placing ads in not the best spot. But the reason why this is a problem for a lot of people is that the system was telling them all of their ads are basically not good, or if whenever they did click automatic ad slots, they would probably just get one ad slot like at the end of the video. Like, compared to this, they would have just one that was the only thing that YouTube told them that was good. Now, so this was in February 26 by the person FPS Psycho. I guess they had a really big video, 1 million views. And as you can see, they had this system, right? And it says right here, they have automatic ad slots turned on. And this is what it looks like for them. So I'm very confused. I don't know if they updated the system, because for me, it doesn't really seem like to be a problem at all, which I'm thankful for. I did speculate in my last video that I don't do a ton of editing, but for other people that do like crazy edits, like constantly memes, music, everything all the time, I can see like this would be a bigger problem for them. So I don't know if other people are experiencing the same issue, but if it's like this is a problem, right? First of all, yes, this is way too many ad slots, but from the video we react to, it seems like it's not guaranteed to play, and so YouTube is supposed to decide where the best place to put an ad. So it's not up to you, it's up to YouTube to figure out what the viewer wants. So if they feel like the viewer is going to click off a video because they're going to get an ad here, they're not going to play the ad, is basically what they are saying in the video. So another very important thing to this is that they said that they didn't really make any changes to the system, that it was always like this, but the only difference is that now they tell us where a slot is bad to put an ad. So you could still place an ad wherever. And another thing that I was like wondering about too is like, even though it's red, is it possible to play an ad? And it says right here, when you hover over this red thing, it says that it's basically not in a natural breakpoint, basically in the middle of a sentence or in the middle of a sound. I don't know how YouTube knows if they're in the middle of a sentence. maybe subtitles. I don't really know how they do that, but it just says they're unlikely to show. But does that mean that it won't show it? So yes, so in short, again, according to YouTube, it's always been like this, but for the first time ever, they're actually telling us about this information. So I did this, right? I manually placed these ads on there, or these ad slots on there, and it turns out they weren't showing ads before in the first place, but YouTube's finally telling us that it is. And so yeah, now this is like an automatic option, and you can choose not to do it, but it seems kind of like stupid to not like put automatic on, even though it looks like it's a lot, because according to YouTube, they know the best practices are when to put ads, and they know that like if there's too many ads, a viewer's not gonna wanna watch. So all I can tell you is that I'm just trying to trust YouTube here that they're gonna do the best thing for everybody, right? Oh yeah, so another thing I forgot to mention too is, okay, so if I wanted to try to move one of these, right, manually, it just says turn off automatic ad slots, and then when you do that, now, instead of them automatically being there, they're all pending review now. So again, it's very confusing. So like basically they're saying they don't want you to put them there themselves. They do not want you to put the ads there. You can, but you're just not guaranteed to know if they're gonna be in non-disruptive slots. So in other words, basically they want you to hit automatic ad slots every video. And so if I try to delete one, yeah, it just says pending review. So I'm assuming if YouTube's the one that decided this, it must be fine, right? It's very confusing still. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. All I know is time will tell, and you know, we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, it's not in YouTube or anyone's best interest for them to play too many ads. Obviously, I know that you guys don't. Nobody likes ads, right? Realistically, but it's just one of those things that like creators need ads on their videos. Most creators need ads on their videos because they rely on it. It's been like that for all this long. But according to YouTube, they haven't changed anything. They're just showing us information that they never showed us before. So yeah. With that being said, if you're still interested, I'm gonna react to their video actually talking about it, and they're gonna clarify more information, and yeah. So I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem, but if they play more ads on my videos, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about it because it seems like they just want us to do automatic. So only time will tell. We'll see. Apparently they're gonna update this more in May. And yeah, so here's my reactions to the other thing. And yeah, just wanted to give the update. So
DK, what the hell? There's so much frustration in the creator community. Have you been seeing that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've been watching the videos.
They saw 8-Bit Brian's video.
Sense a mix of frustration and confusion about this launch. So I thought I would take time to talk to you today and try to explain.
Yes, please clarify.
So let me just say it this way. I lead the YouTube Partner Program, and the concept of the YouTube Partner Program has always been, it's a commitment that YouTube succeeds when creator succeeds. And this launch is very much a part of that. What we are trying to do right now is recognizing that some of the things that viewers are seeing in ads has changed. For example, creators are creating longer content. And that means that mid-rolls matter a lot more than they used to. We've also talked about how more and more viewers are watching.
Yeah, mid-rolls used to like not even, they used to not exist at all.
YouTube on TV. And viewer expectations on ads in TV are different.
I don't think.
And so we felt like we had to make a couple of changes to help creators optimize their revenue. And that is going to also help us make sure that we don't lose viewers as we show ads. I'm confident that when we do this, we're going to see an increase in revenue for creators and YouTube and viewership. But I need to probably explain a little bit more of what's happening here.
Yeah, because so last video that we reacted to of them, it wasn't this guy talking, but he was talking to someone else. They were saying that like turn on automatic, right? Automatic is fine. You should turn that on. And he was saying you're totally good. It seems like they preferred the automatic, but it looks like it puts a billion ads on the video. So there's no way in hell that all of those ad slots are gonna play ads, because if they did, then the viewer would not stay. Therefore, and he's saying that they want to keep the viewer, so that means they're gonna balance out between each viewer how many ads to show. So even though it looks like there's a million ads on the video, it's not gonna play that many. That's what I'm getting. So I guess I'm just gonna keep it on. But I don't know, the video, there's a lot to the video still. So
I'm making the video. I'm the creator. I know where I want those ads.
Yeah.
Like your robots won't know better than I will.
Okay, he's playing the devil's advocate
actually,
here.
let me explain this, because I do think, and this will be a reminder for everyone, but this is how the ad system works. Creators, when you place manual mid-rolls on your video, what you're actually telling us is these are the places where I would allow you to serve ads. And the entire point of that was because in the past, creators felt that there were parts of their video where they didn't want ads. You know, it was a creative vision they had that in this section, I did want to have the entire play happen. I didn't want it to be interrupted by ads.
Or like a brand deal or something.
Brand deals is another example where I don't want to have an ad show up in the middle of brand deal. What happens though is when you tell us I would only want ads here, here, and here, our ad system now determines which of those ad slots we should put an ad in. And that is driven by multiple factors. And all of those factors are considered, and we decide to put ads on specific slots to make sure that we're increasing creator earnings, we're getting viewership, and meeting advertiser needs.
We've seen some creators though who like think about these things and they realize that not every slot guarantees an ad.
Correct.
So they put ads like every 30 seconds because like in that mindset, they're giving YouTube much more flexibility and much more options. But now they're looking at their interface and just,
so there's a lot of people that do that. They'll put like 1 billion ad slots on their video to maximize revenue or something like that. But this entire time that I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years, I had no idea that it wasn't guaranteed to play. I thought it was guaranteed to play. I mean, yeah, it seemed like it was. I guess I just been doing it wrong, man. I probably could, I don't know. So I guess what they're saying is that what I've been doing is manually placing ads, but I haven't been giving as many opportunities to play an ad as I could, right? And keep in mind, I realize that you guys hate ads, and rightfully so. Everybody hates ads, and I totally get that, right? It's one of those things where it's like ads, they're bad for the viewer because like who likes ads, right? That's why you get YouTube Premium. But then at the same time, ads are what keep the creators making videos because that's how we get paid. So it's a balance that I guess that they're trying to make better. It just doesn't look like that at first, and it just wasn't clear.
seeing no.
Right, yeah. And very understandably, the first time you see that, it can be jarring. But I want to explain what is actually happening. We're not disapproving ad slots. We're not taking away your ability to do ad slots. What we're actually doing for the first time is giving you information about what the ad system thinks. So in the past, when you place those ad slots and our ad systems were determining whether we want to put ads there or not, you did not have that information. And so what we realized over time is that because you didn't have that information, you didn't have a really good way to optimize your ads on your video. And so in many ways, you were trying to guess what the ad system wants without actually having information to do so.
Okay, so they're just saying basically that nothing has changed at all, but they're just giving us more information now. And my question to this is like, I've been placing ads in like the same spots in all my videos for like a long time, like for the most part. Ads would still play. So like, how in the world was I just guessing right? That's my question, because I never like really, I just put it in a certain spot that I always did, but I never factored in like, oh, this is a good spot for an ad. I just put it there. Like, I don't know. So has everyone just been guessing right? That's what's confusing, I guess, about this.
So our thinking here is by actually now showing you more information and being more transparent about what the ad system thinks, now you have the right information to adjust your ad breaks, the places where you are more likely to get ads.
Yeah, so how?
And that means that you'll be able to increase the chance of you earning, but also helps us, because if we don't have a lot of good places to put ads because you place them without having that information, we are also unable to put as many ads as we want in the right places. And that either means that we're going to lose viewers or not have enough revenue for creators and us.
So can I still put ad slots where I want? Because that was one of the big questions, like, why are you taking away my ability?
I want them to explain, if it's red, does it still play an ad? Like, that's what I want to know.
Ad slots where I want.
You, again, I want to be very, very clear that we are not approving your ad slot. You could put ad slots anywhere you want in the video. What we are now doing, though, is telling you the likelihood of getting ads if you put it there. And we felt that, again, that information and transparency is going to help you. But I completely understand and empathize with the fact that when you see it for the first time, it could be very jarring. But it's things that were happening already that you just didn't know. One thing, why we feel a lot of confidence about this launch is that we did run a number of experiments last year to test what would happen if we did a combination of auto ads and manual ads. And creators saw on average a 5% increase in revenue. Again, it's because now the system has more choices to make.
But I'm confused. Didn't he say last episode that people that are putting a bunch of ads on their videos, like over and over, like every minute, didn't they specifically said that they were going to lose money? Did they not? They were going to earn less revenue? Were they telling the truth or not? Like, so are they telling the truth now or not? It's so confusing because I mean, we just use YouTube. We don't really know exactly how it works. I sure as hell don't know how the algorithm works, man, because you know, there's times where it works for you, and then for me, it feels like it don't work at all. So I don't even know. I don't know what to think about this.
The May update's going to tune that a bit more. So you're going to see us do even more less ads on interrupted places, more ads in natural places. We felt that since that's happening in May, we wanted to give you these tools now. The information.
It's still very confusing because, like, okay, so like hypothetically, what if I just was super ADHD editing, right? And edited like crazy, where like I never had any pauses. I had music blasting, I had memes blasting all 5 seconds. What then? What do they do then? So I guess I get the point. I mean, they're claiming it was always like this. They're just letting us know it was like this. And so when we were just putting ads willy-nilly and they weren't serving, even though they weren't serving, yes. And now they're going to be serving. But yeah, it's still very confusing. It didn't seem like that it was always like that. It looked like they were changing it to like a less better method. It seemed like they were taking away people's ads rather than giving them more options. So I guess that explains it a little better. All we can say is fingers crossed that hopefully it's true and this doesn't like really hurt people, but I guess only time will tell. I just wanted to make this update because I got the update and so far it doesn't look too bad, although there's a lot of videos I have not checked, so I don't know. All I can say is that in my experience, it seems like most of the ads that I have placed don't seem to be interruptive. So for the most part, I don't think I have to change very much, which is good news, I believe. I don't know what to think, but I think it's good news. Just wanted to let you guys know since I know a lot of people were worried. We'll see how they tune it, and yeah, I want to see what other people say. If you're a YouTuber, please let me know. What does it look like for you? And yeah, I guess I'll end it there. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But anyway, it could be a great update. I don't know. We'll see. All right, bye guys.